Alright, this is our second tour of our area, and we're going to be going through a lot of the technical stuff here as opposed to like the area itself. So first off, we've got our sorting system here. This is like the backbone of our area. So you take literally any item here and you put it into any of the inputs. We've got a few, I'll show you them. And it ticks down, goes all the way down here, and I'll show you where it comes out. Goes all the way underneath into this elevator. You'll see the items ticking there in a bit. And then it comes all the way along here, all the way through nether items, ocean items, everything like that, mob drops, redstone, stuff like that. Ticks on all the way through. Yep, see, there we're going up now. Then it comes all the way like down there, and then it checks. There's like a comparator and some hoppers. I don't really know how it works myself. Squigglishes made it, and you should see these, not yet, ticking in. But we have, you know, things, precious items, logs, and then general blocks, and we've got a few more downstairs that I'll show you in a second. Come on. Oh, there we go. Ticking in now, obsidian. And that just does it just in a bit, but it'll get it there in a bit. Sorry. It'll get there eventually. Just takes its time sometimes. Down here we've got some more useful sorted items, food and like useful things, all the firework levels and all that. And then here you might be wondering what happens to items that aren't up there. They just come into here. This is our overflow, these first three, and then we just manually sort all of these, which it's a bit of a job if you see how much stuff we've got in here already, but it's not that bad. Now, oh actually, we have a new entrance down here as well. I'll show you that in a second, that big hole. Because we've moved our villager breeder, if you saw that in the last part. And I'll show you where we've moved it to, but we have a new entrance down here. It's symmetrical at the front as well, looking not bad. Two more beacons too, doing just haste and regen. Yep. And you might be thinking, what is this? What is this? Has the Doomslayer came here and got to the core of the planet? No, we did it. This is where all of our farms are kept, and let's just jump in. Ooh baby, get a load of this. So first off, we have our villager trader here, expanded. We had about 11 up there, now we have 30 along the bottom, just doing miscellaneous stuff. And we just have our names above them, so all the discounts are kind of like, we kind of keep the same discounts because it messes up sometimes. And then up here we have librarians. It's not finished obviously, but we have librarians for mainly just for the books, but a lot of them have the paper for emeralds trade, which is like the best thing ever. That's that. This is where we give the villagers, you know, everything, and this is just in here. This is just where we hold them and everything, so that's pretty simple. Hello, Squig. This is our bee farm, pretty simple and small. We don't need a lot of honey or anything like that. It's toggleable as well. We've tried to make most of our farms turn like on and offable, which you'll see in a second is sometimes a big job, sometimes isn't. This is our creeper farm, and I've built a thing around it to make it look nice. Try to make everything look, well, not yet, but we are going to make everything look nice. So in here is our creeper farm, which carries us because we elytra everywhere and firework everywhere. But get a load of this. Made this toggleable as well. So this took a big job to turn this on and off. It's all made out of redstone lamps except the center platforms because I couldn't do them. So yeah, can we, oh there we go, look at that, big lag, but it's turn on and offable, which is good, but we have it mostly on. as in producing gunpowder, not the lights. We don't have the lights mostly on, but yeah. And then this, I'll explain what the water channels are in a bit. Next up we have a simple slime farm. It's only over half of a slime chunk because it would stick out way like loads and it would look terrible. So I vetoed it, so it's only half now. And then this is a kelp farm, and there's a bunch of other stuff around it. We have a kelp farm so we can make kelp, dried kelp, and then kelp blocks, which is a very good fuel source. Get out of here, slime, get out of here. Oh, and the floor is all half slabs to try and stop slime spawning, because they spawn in any light source, so that's why it looks a bit, I don't know, maybe it looks a bit strange with these indents. Add glass half slabs, Mojang, that's all I'm saying. And then this is a cactus farm for what we have around the back of the kelp farm actually, which is, me and Squigglishes actually only realised this, that you can have XP banks in furnaces, because when you smelt something you get a bit of XP, but the XP stays in it unless you take it out. So as long as we don't take anything out, smelt a million things and then take out one smelted item, we'll get all of the XP. So if we need, you know, to repair anything like quickly, if one of us dies, you know, we can do that. Then next up is the villager breeder. Very simple design here. We used the traditional, well, I say the traditional one that everyone uses, I guess, or the ones that all the tutorials do, and we just kept having problems with it. Don't know if it was a plugin thing or a 1.16 like 0.23 thing, but we switched to this one and we have no problems so far. These two are pumpkin melon farms, but they don't actually produce those. Well, they do, but they're actually for bone meal. We have like a composter down there, and this is, well, this is like the water channel that brings them up. This is a sugarcane and bamboo farm. Mainly, well, the bamboo's mainly for the kelp fuel for the kelp, and for the fuel for the XP bank behind the kelp farm. Sugarcane's just useful to have because we need a lot of paper for fireworks. Yeah, that's it. This is a simple flower farm, stuff like that. Whoa, it's mental. Whoa, it's too crazy. It's too powerful. And this just gets a lot of that. We do need to get one for all the other flowers, but we'll do that eventually. This is the iron farm. Pretty compact, this design. We've had to expand the fences, everything, because the golems kept spawning on it. And this is a filter for poppies, because I'm not sure if we have poppies going to a composter. I can't remember. Oh yeah, there it is. It just looked funny. Poppies go into a composter, so we get bone meal off this as well instead of useless poppies. And then the pipes are, these go to the big sorter, so I can put anything from these farms. They're all hooked up, so I can put anything in this dropper, kicks away, goes along these water channels, up there, and then into the sorter. And then we have another sorter for items we get tons of, like bamboo. So instead of going to the normal overflow in the basement, they come down here into the lab, like bone meal. See, we get loads of that. So it doesn't clog up that, which is kind of a small overflow, but it comes down here. We also have stone, I think, coming down here, and gunpowder. Yeah, a lot of that. So that is pretty much all the technical stuff we have here. We have a few other farms, like a poison spider spawner, guardian farm as well. We're going to set up some bartering at some point, but that is pretty much all of the lab, I think. We're going to make the walls look nice and the roof look nice as well, but that's a pretty big job and we need a lot of quartz for that. But keep an eye out. I will be doing more of this, so thank you for watching. Hey, get out of here.